Oh, whoop, whoop.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
Hey guys, what's up? Christy Lee here, and welcome to Doug's Cars.
hey y'all, welcome back to Doug's Cars. It's race weekend. I'm here at Virginia International Raceway outside of Danville, Virginia. I'm not going to be racing because I sold my spot on my race team, but I'm going to be hanging out with my friends who are still on the race team, and they're going to be racing, and we're just going to kind of have some fun here and show a little bit around the track maybe, and then what it's like racing at ChampCar. So I drove up from my new place in Florida, and I just got here. It's 4:24 p.m. They've not left Richmond yet, and that's about a 3-hour drive, I think. So last thing I saw, the Jetta was on the lift. Now, we've had a lot of heartbreak and heartache here. Thankfully, it's only ever been the car that's broken. So I'm hoping they'll be able to load that up and head on here soon, because they have the key to the villa. And I can't get in, although I could probably sleep in my town car. It's dark 30 and they finally showed up. But in addition to Mike bringing his truck and the trailer and of course the race car, they brought a secret weapon, which is a Mark III or 3rd gen Jetta with a VR6 that they got from a junkyard. You pick up your trash.
Online.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got the car off the trailer, which you can't see because it's dark. Race fuel? Not just, oh yeah, Sunoco race fuel available here. This is how you fill up multiple bottles of race fuel at the gas station. You get everybody to do it for you. Good morning, y'all. It is sun's just coming up on the horizon over there. Boys are going in for the drivers meeting, and we of course we're driven over by Dust Boat, and it's cold out, but it's not as cold as it was last year. Last year it was like 4 degrees out, and it is like 50 degrees out. It's gonna be such a nicer day, even in the race that we had in August where it just rained and then there was fog for 6 hours and the track was closed. So we should see some good racing today, because once the sun comes up and you know, heats up the track a bit, we'll be doing well. Also, I got my new Sports Car Workshops hat. It's a beautiful morning today, and we are now lined up on the grid and ready to go. Look at this absolutely beautiful E21 320, and they even got the number 320. This thing is gorgeous. And there it goes. About to go out on their parade lap. He's come in real quick. Let's see what's going on. Oh, looks like the pin fell out. That's it. Simple. Good. Car's still running good then. Bye, Tyler. Have fun. Well, the snack bar, there's a great place to watch. The racing, it's so much further away on camera than it is in person, but hey, there's Tyler in the Jetta. You just can't hear that car. It's so funny. Every other car up here makes noise, but that VR6 Jetta is just silent. It's just like everything else. There's a bunch of cool stuff out here. There's a 190E, a W210 platform, or 201 platform, pardon me, with triple Webers on a straight 6. That's awesome. It sounds so good. I don't see it at the moment. The answer is always Miata, folks. You do see some cool and weird stuff here in the parking lots. Here's some kind of Kawasaki thing. It's got doors and mud flaps and everything. This would probably be road legal down in Florida. That's cool. I want to ride in one of those. Another sweet ride. Look at this C10 with just awesome patina. Obviously they have either a Corvette or a Fox body, but the reason, in addition to this just being sweet, I want to point this out is look at the wheels. They've got hearts in them. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's cool. North Carolina. Oh yeah, that is a sweet truck. I love it. Lowered, 350, white vinyl interior, tiny steering wheel. Very cool. Will you look at this? This is a 69 or 70, judging by the taillights at Mopah. This is just glorious. It's got nice new slotted wheels. You've got of course the fuel door that came on these. You got an American flag back there. It's a torque flight. It's a factory AC car. Wow. And this fender has been patinaed. Yeah, no grill, so I can't tell whether it's a 69 or a 70. Got an old Virginia inspection. Prince William County, that's in the Northern Virginia area. But yeah, it's even got, like I said, factory air. It's got the air temp, air conditioned by Chrysler sticker on it. This thing is just fantastic. This is one of my favorite cars of all time, and it's got side pipes, and it's just sitting here like, there's Alex's white Chevy over there, like just right by where we're parked. So cool. I love that. I wish I knew who owned it so I could talk to him about it, because this is just so cool. It really is. Wanted to give you all a little tour of where we were able to stay here at VIR. We were actually able to get one of the villas, and if I can stand back and show you, you can see they're racing over there. There's a Das Boat. Here's one of the villas. They actually got to use these when they filmed here on Top Gear a few years ago. I wonder if we're in the one that Clarkson and all of them lived in. This is number 711. Yeah, so you come in, and now keep in mind we're living here. It's a bunch of guys, so you know, air mattresses and stuff like that. But I mean, it's a nice space. There's a couple of bedrooms. We got laundry facilities over here, bedrooms, and you can walk out there to you know, see the race. Although they're not on this course. And then you've got the very grand staircase up to the second level here. I guess the main level. And there's a master suite with one of those fancy Jetta tubs in there. Nice open kitchen. And then of course, what you're here for is the race. And you just go right out here onto this lovely deck. And the racing, of course, on the north course today, not on the full or south course, which is all this part. Well, I've raced on this part. But you know, over there, you can kind of make it out. This place is really cool. Here comes Zach. There he goes. Who the S is. See the flagging stations over here. And that cool Charger is parked right down there. Time for driver change and fuel. It's okay, we can just put that anywhere. Fuel too. There's actually a lot of safety involved with the fueling here. You've got to have everybody with helmets on in their fire suits. And you've got to have a drip pan, as you can see, and a fire extinguisher. And all our extra fuel is stored back here, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off in case I might have to hand more cans to them. This guy went off the course here. Now he's finally unfurling the yellow flag. There he comes up the hill. You see him. You can kick one of the wheels off the ground. Yep. 6 inches of air. Time to do the big service on the car and a driver change. Make sure everything is tight and torqued to spec here on the wheels. Houston, we have a problem. Boy, that's pretty green. Uh-oh. A leak means you got to come off the track and have this addressed. And while normally you'd back up, you're not allowed to back up, but we also don't have reverse, so I guess she's coming off the track, y'all. But it's just a little leak. It's not that bad. It can be fixed. And yeah. Well, this is the most inventive pit bike I've ever seen, an old Ford lawnmower with the deck removed. Oh boy. Yeah, well.
Oh, I think it's coming out of the hose itself.
Oh, the hose is done?
I think so. It looks like it's leaking from above the clamp.
Is that something we can source locally or make?
I'm sure we've got a spare.
Oh, well, we have a whole spare car.
Yeah, that's right. Do you want to crimp that one shut for you? I'm just gonna.
Oh, whoop, whoop. Oh,
hey, be quick.
That's cool. Shoot on the other side of the hood. Yeah. Alien blood.
You alright?
Man, that's steamy. Damn.
I think that the gloves just made the coolant hang on around your hands longer. Listen, buddy, it worked.
All right. Looks like a miniature golf course. Y'all, she is running again. Has a new front tire on. Front cap's going on. And Troy's ready to go out. That's another good way to have a pit bike.
Just go get some fucking tea.
Hey. This one looks like it's seen better days, but I think Troy's about to come around. Yeah, there he is. On the inside, he's right behind the Elantra. Is he gonna kick the wheel up a little bit? Yeah, he did. Wheels in the air. There goes Mike out for the last stint of the day. It's 3 o'clock, 1 hour left to go. They're holding him. Must not have had enough time on the timer. Either that or yelling at him for some reason. But it wasn't his fault because he hasn't been out yet. He just pulled in and he's pouring the coolant out. Let's go over the wall and check this out. Oh boy. I wonder if that hose like this again. Oh, it's even in the headlight. Dang, that sucks. Yeah, the radiator right there, you can see it. Oh man, that radiator is... Well, that was fun. Good thing we have another parts car. Dang. This is what happens when you go racing. Sometimes you don't win. I got back to the paddock and it looks like maybe they already got the radiator out. Wow. The rad's already out?
What?
They already took the radiator?
No, we have a spare.
Oh, we have a spare, okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's even better. Man, this thing is disgusting. But that's why it's a parts car. Oh, hey. That's the second time today we've done that. Oh, well.
Yeah, good news.
Hey, I always wanted some Mountain Dew. Oh, yeah. This has been torn down.
Besides the
lot.
gas cans, what do you guys do?
This isn't supposed to be a pusher.
Well, they're trying to get the electric fan installed on the new rad, which will go somewhere in this general direction here at an angle, while everybody else is over there raiding garages for water. Because Jerry was in there earlier and he got us a big jug of water. He just walked in and said, "Hey man, I need some water," and they gave it to him. But I don't know where that went to. I think it was one of these. Let's see if we can find a big water jug in here. You know, like ones that you'd have in an office. You found it? Yeah, that's got some. Is it locked? It's got some kind of lock on it. Yeah, that's the only one. Send water. Wow, that thing doesn't need any Viagra. That thing's just going.
Good.
Still racing going on. Maybe we can make it back out on the track for a lap. That was quick work. We might be able to go back out on the track for a couple laps. Let me see. Let me check my phone. It is 3:39, so there's 20 more minutes. So yeah, this car could go back out and finish the race. And how cool would that be? 2 radiator issues fixed in 20 minutes total. That's awesome. Always bring along real mechanics when you go racing. I think that's where it was spraying from, but wow, this one's had a hard life. Nicely topped off. Heading back out to the track with, check the trusty old phone here. 11 minutes left. We're going racing, y'all. They're letting us out here. On the wall. Final lap. Hey, here he is on the last lap. Love it when a plan comes together. Here comes a 190E, my favorite car here. Was never a huge fan of the W2-1 chassis at all. I think I mentioned that before. I learned to drive on a 124 300E chassis. But man, that thing is so cool. They're racing it. I know they were race cars back in the 80s, but this is sweet. Back in the paddock.
At the line, I was like, wait, we're still going. So like I jump back on it, come all the way back around, everybody's still racing. We come into the hog pen here, and there's like 3 of us right next to each other, and this dude's like, oh, it's time to pit, and like shoots across.
Oh, no.
I'm like, fuck. So that's why my
Cool. That is awesome.
slow when we came through the checkers.
No, it looked
It is
like,
cool, yeah.
it looked like you were leading the pack,
$75,000
so-
Mercedes.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I passed like 4 people in the last lap.
Anyways, yeah, day 2 of racing, y'all, and we're already in for new coil pack, which thankfully with the parts car you can do. So they're putting it on. Coils.
Hopefully a good one. No idea. That could have condemned that car. So. Yeah.
Oh, in 3 seconds.
It's off the parts car, so as you're saying, hopefully it didn't condemn the parts car. There he goes. Fingers crossed. See if they let him go right away. Uh-oh, he's back. That doesn't look good. Maybe it's something other than the coil. Linkage issues. I don't know. Thankfully, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't need to. Well, he's off again. Let's hope that it works out. Got one final driver change, at least for me, to watch, and here he comes. Things have been going pretty well. He hasn't had to come back in. And they're over the wall to do the refuel, so I'm going to stay over here because I don't have my attire on. There goes Christian on the pit bike. As I bid adieu to VIR this time, I mean, what a great day. The car did so well yesterday, despite, you know, just some minor inconveniences. There was no engine out job because they brought the engine hoist, so they didn't need to take the engine out, and the engine hoist was loaned out to another team that blew both their cars on the same corner on the same lap. And man, it was just so nice that they were able to be back out and racing. They came and thanked the team absolutely profusely, and it was really nice of them to do that, of course, as well. But that's the camaraderie of this sport. So, you know, I gotta hit the road. I've got an 8-hour drive ahead of me, and yeah, looks like they might be under caution as I cross over the bridge. Yeah, they're going fairly slowly, and Troy's out now, so you know, hopefully they all have a good rest of the day. And thanks y'all so much for watching the December race here at VIR. I'll be back. I don't think I'll be back for the March race, because I think the March race is the same weekend as the Amelia Island Concours, and I will definitely be working that and hopefully bringing that on camera as well when I'm not volunteering. So yeah, please hit subscribe so you can see all the other fun stuff that's going to be happening on Doug's Cars, and have a great day.